Hey guys, Storm201 here, and for this video I've got another Galar starter Pokemon. I've got Scorbunny, the rabbit Pokemon. Uses little pebbles to create its fire attacks, especially with its kicks. And I have seen some clips of him on the YouTube via the anime, and he does look like a very funny Pokemon to have around. And I'm definitely looking forward to building this kit. So, as usual, we unbox and show you guys what I gotta build. And, ooh, looks like a lot of white in here. Yeah, that is a ton of, well, nearly a dozen super white pieces in it. But I'm going to pause the video so that I can get to the sorting out part of the video. I'll be back with you guys shortly. Okay, so as I expected, there were a lot of white pieces, especially the 1-3s and the 1-4s. There are some little white 1x2, 1x2s right here, little L's there, the solo pieces right here, little T's and 2x3s. We've even got a few odd pieces of 2x4s and 2x2s right there. We've even got some of the unique colors. We got I believe they are orangey. Yeah, definitely. Creamy orange 2x3, 1x3, and little ones. We've even got some of the bright. I'm not sure what color you'd call them, but definitely a very unique color. Cannot make it out for the life of me. It looks kind of like a pink, a sort of pinkish color, not like my Amy Rose model, but an orangey pink, I'd say. So I've got a few of those, and some L's, and we've got some dog reds right here. So that's it for all the pieces gathered together. They're all in their groups, and I'm ready to begin with stage, with stage 1. Okay, and this is the first step completely done. It's just a few, well, half a dozen pieces really. A little white tea right here, 1x4s, to fill up the gaps right here, a 2x3 right here at the front of it, and then two little ones, just for the support, I believe, to help build the underside of Scorbunny. But anyway, it was an easy step to do, and I hope to try and complete more of it on step 2. Okay, we have just done step 2 of the build. I started off with a little 1x3 here at the front as requested. Then I attached the 1x4 right here. And once that was attached, I then put... that wasn't it. I then put on the little white L's right here. Those were done next. And once those were attached, I then put on the the 1x4s from the previous step, and then the little ones right here, so that the gaps were filled. Then it was the little 1x2s right here, and of course on the ends of what I believe are Raboot's legs. Anyway, that looks like it. Yeah, so now I'm going to move on to the next step, which will be step 3 of this build. Okay, so this is the end of step 3. It was just a really easy step. All I had to do was put on a 2x3 and then 3 white triangles. And that builds up builds up on the upper body of Scorbunny. But other than that, it really didn't do much. But I'm just looking at the next step right here, and I will get to that, because next step is step 4, and looks like we're building up on the upper body of Scorbunny right now. Okay, and this is the end of step 4. Not a lot to say, really. All I did to start out was the little 1x2 right here, then the little white L's, and at the back here, I popped on a 2x3. Then on both ends of what looks like the shoulders, I've done the little white squares on. It was another easy step, and it looks like the next couple of steps are going to be easy, but I'm not going to record them just for the sake of doing it. So I'm going to pause, I'm going to take a moment to do step 5. Okay, well, it was a quick and easy step, the step 5. All it was a little 1x3, and then another 1x3, and then 1x2 right here. So we are building up towards Scorbunny's neck area, so pretty easy to do. And step 6 looks to be just as easy, so I'm going to do it on camera for you guys. So we got the dark red L right here, a dark red 1x2, and a white little one right there. So I'm going to start off with the little white one, this one right here, because it is the smallest piece in the whole of Nanoblocks, and it's easy to put on, because all it does is go there. Then, with the L, this piece right here, you just pop it on like that, and then with the 1x2, it's that easy. So that's it for the top of Scorbunny's neck area. So it looks like I'm going to have to turn the model around and then get to work on step 7. And this is the end result of step 7, a pretty easy one to do. All I needed was 4 2x1s, which I used 2 each on both of Scorbunny's arms, then a little 2x3 to be what looks like the base of Scorbunny's feet, which is going to be step 8. So I'm going to keep it hanging around like this for a while so that I can get to work on step 8. Well, it's just looks like an easy step, but I'm still going to go off camera to make them both. See you in a minute. Okay, I believe I have done the pieces ready for step 8. It was practically easy to do once you figured it all out. So, for one foot I had the brown L and 2 white L's, and I had them joined connected like Tetris pieces, if you know what I mean. Same again, but in an opposite direction on the other foot. Then on top of each other, I had them, they were each put together with a 1x3 on one side and then a 1x4 on the other. So those are Scorbunny's feet. I just need to pop them on Scorbunny. I'm not sure if I have done it correctly. Just gotta... Shouldn't be that difficult. Here we go. Ooh. Leg right there, and the leg right there. And yeah, that is it for the Scorbunny's arms and feet. Now all I have to do is put together his head. So for that, I'm gonna get started on step 9, part 1. Okay, so part 1 of step 9 is done. Practically it was for one side you do this, and on the other you do the same. Basically, it was one white T and then one white 1x2s on each end. And you do the same on the other side. Then you put in between them both a 2x4 and a 2x3 white, so that you form the base of the head. And that is practically it for part 1 of step 9. So now I'm going to get started on part 2. Okay, and I have just completed part 2 of step 9. It was a bit of a tricky bit to do, but I managed to do it easily. What I did was, I started off with a triangle, the T, white T right here, and then I put right next to it on its gaps the 2x3s. Underneath it was the white T from step 1, and once I did that, I started to build around it, going in a sort of motion, an easy motion. Once I had the piece from below underneath the piece on top, everything else was put together. After the 2x3s, it was the white 1x2s. Then I was moving in with a lot of the white L's right here, here, and finally at the back, a white T. So that step is now complete, and I'm going to move on to part 3 of step 9. And this is the end of part 3 of step 9. Pretty easy to do once you read the instructions. I used one of these pieces right here, the 2x1 of the pinky orange color for Scorbunny's nose. I just had to double check the box to make sure that it was that color, and it was. So I'm glad I got that done. Just in case you aren't confident with it, check the box as a reference, because sometimes the box art can be better, well, a little bit better than the instructions when it comes to knowing what color it is for your model. And once I did that, I did the little ones right here, then a 4x1 right here, a 1x3, then the two 1x3s right here, 1x4s, then some L's, and finally a 2x2 and a 3x2 for the back of Scorbunny's head, and it is coming along nicely. So now I'm gonna get started on part 4. Part 4 of step 9. Okay, and this is it for the end of part 4 of step 9. All I did was I used the yellowy orange right here, and then went backwards. I did the brown L's, the dark red L's. Don't know why I'm saying brown, they're dark red. Little 1x2 whites here, then, on both ends of Scorbunny's, looks like his whiskers, I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, use those. 1x3 whites right here next to the dark reds, then 1x4 whites at the back to try and make it more stable. The 2x3 whites here on both ends, then 1x3 white, then 1x2 white, and that is it for part 4. Now it is time for me to get to work on part 5. Okay, I have now done part 5 of step 9. It was another easy one to do once you have the foundation of the model sorted out. I've done the orange 1x3 right here. Then I've done the black 1x2 for the pupils of Scorbunny's eyes. Then I did the white tees on both sides, and this is sort of like a second same as the first routine for this part. I then used 2x3 whites and then one solo white on both ends of the head. Then at the back, I just used a 2x3 white and another 2x2 white. So that's it for part 5. Now it's on to part 6 of this step. Okay, this is the end of part 6 of step 9. Again, starting at the front, I've done a white 2x3 right here. Then on both sides, white 2x4s, then white L's. Then at the back, I did a 2x3 and a 1x3. So those pieces are nice and secured. So I'm now going to move on to step 7. Part 7. We already done step 7. So it's part 7 of this step 9. Okay, we have now done part 7 of step 9, and again, it was easy because we're securing all the pieces together. At the top, I started off with a 2x2, then a 2x3, then from the back onwards, it was a 2x3 here and here. At the back, to connect it all together, a little white tee. Then here on the sides, a little 1x2 each on Scorbunny's head. So now I'm going to get to work on part 8 of the step. Okay, and now we are done with part 8 of step 9. It was just really easy. Just 2 little white 2x3s right here to seal the gap in the head, and then 2 little 1x2s here to give the impression that the head is rounded and not squared. And it's come out pretty nicely. And now I'm going to do what I like to sometimes do on my Nanoblock build videos, is show you the next step, or in this case, part of the step. So we're going on to part 9 of step 9, and all we need is a 1x1, this little one right here, and then 2 1x2s for the crown on Scorbunny's head. So the first thing that I'll do, pop this one right here, and next to it, so that it looks like it's going to be the foundation of Scorbunny's ears. And it was just so easy to do. And if you're wondering if you can do it yourself, of course you can. You can find any of these sets in your local video game store or bookstore, depending on what you're after. Now, for the next part of this, part of the step 10, all we need is a little 1x1 right here, and then we plop it right where we put the original, well, the first 1x1, right there. So that's it for Scorbunny's head. Now for the next part of the step, it looks like I'm going to have to work on Scorbunny's ears. So I'm going to do what I normally do and get to work on the ears. Okay, so I've now, well, it was pretty easy to do the first part of Scorbunny's ears. It's just a 1x3 and 1x4 with the 1x4 on top of the 1x3. And it was really easy to do that I just did both ears just to show you guys how to do it and what it looked like. But as I'm building up towards the ears, it looks like it's going to be completely different in terms of build-wise. I'm gonna have to get back to you guys so that I can tell you what I was referring to. Okay, I've done the second steps for both ears, and I was correct. This ear here, Scorbunny's left ear, it used the white T, and then a little one right there. Then at the top, the 1x4, then the little one right there. But this one was a completely different build from the other ear. So it used a little 1x2 here, where my index finger's pointing. Then right next to it was a little white L. As you can see, it's pointing out, and then a little white one on its own, and then at the top, same again with the other ear. And that's practically it for that part for the step. So I'm now going to move on to continuing on with the ears. Okay, so continuing on with the ears, what I did was the last of the pinky orange pieces, the L's to start off right here, and then the 1x2s under right next to it, and then on top it was the dark red, 1x4, then the 1x2, for both ears. It was practically the same thing. So I'm now going to move on to the next step of the ears. Okay, and that is the end of this part of the parts of the step. Well, try saying that 10 times long. Might be a real tongue twister for you. But anyway, regardless, we have done more of the ears. It was dark red again. So we did a little L right here at the top of the ear, and then a little 1x2, and then on top of those two pieces was a dark red 1x3. So that was it for that part. So the next part is an easy part. I'm going to do this on camera so that you guys can see that it's not fake, it is real. I'm doing it myself, just to prove it to everyone that I can. So for the next part, we take this piece right here, the 1x2, and then on top of it, we do the little 1x1s, and then that is that, and then same again on the other ear. And those are now done, and now it's time for the next part, which is the these orangey colors. I believe they are the parts of where Scorbunny hears from. So what you do, you take 5 of these, put them together, nice little tower, and then you pop it underneath Scorbunny's ear, like so. And you do it again for the other ear. This step is just so quick and easy that you don't have to rush it. And there we go. Those are Scorbunny's ears built. Now, I'm going to attach the ears onto Scorbunny's head. Like so. There we go. That is Scorbunny's head built. And done correctly, if I do say so myself. And now it is time to attach Scorbunny's head onto his body. And I have to make sure that I am doing it correctly. Aha. Go. And perfect. all done, except for his leg falling off. It happens, it happens. Anyway, this is him. This is Scorbunny, the kicking bunny starter of the Galar region. If you guys enjoyed this video, please do leave a like, and if you want to leave a comment below, please do. If you want to see another video like this in the future, please do hit the subscribe button, and hopefully we can get this channel doing more great stuff like this, including more great gaming content. So I'll see you guys around. Take care.